Hi everyone, in this video we're going to take a look at the game called Granny Invader AR by Koji Murata. What this game is all about? Well, it's all about grannies that gone completely crazy and they're invading from a different dimension. It's up to you to locate them in their unique fractals structures and eliminate them. Now I'm going to say right off the bat, this game is preferably played on an elevated surface. I tried to play it on the ground and it wasn't a good experience because the level itself is small and I need to crouch a lot in order to inspect, observe the level, to find those grannies. And the overall shooting experience against this small level, it wasn't a good experience in general. There are more things that I will talk about, but right off the bat, this is something that needs to be solved, something that allows you to elevate the level, to play it more comfortably, no matter where you are, because it's a small game. It's not something that requires a big space. So basically what you need to do is to locate the crazy nanny and shoot its head and eliminate all of them in a particular level in order to finish it. Because the way the game is designed, it's very hard to play it like this, like on a surface. And actually one level I thought it's impossible, only to find out later when I got to the room that was actually, I'm not going to tell you not to to spoil it for you, but there is a way to finish it, but you need to actually be in a position where you can actually look at the state from different angles. Now I can clearly see that the developer put effort in order to make something interesting, nice, fun, and challenging. I've seen the website, the official website, the trailer, and the press kit, and so I see that there was an intention to create something really cool with this. And of course, choosing the crazy granny, it's actually kind of funny idea. And there's even a boss fight, which I actually wasn't able to finish just yet. I'm going to show it to you a bit later. But again, there are problems in this game. First of all, I think the presentation isn't that exciting. The shooting, I don't know, it doesn't feel like shooting. I mean, you just hear the sound, there is no projectile. The other thing is there's no way to change the level, to elevate it, to enlarge it, and position it in a way that it will be comfortable to use in augmented reality. And these are the basics. I mean, because what? I'm not going to play like this because what? Because it was designed like that? So, again, that's why I went back to when I went back to my room, I played it again in order to see, some of the things that I actually missed. So this is kind of more like an indoor gameplay experience than outdoor, or it again depends where you are located. As I told you, you need to put it like in a stable, highly and of course the sounds of the shooting was quite annoying for me personally. The granny doesn't do any crazy sound and there's no animations for it. I mean, it's just kind of little dolls positioned there. So the overall shooting experience, the first person shooting experience wasn't that great. Here you can see the granny just shooting back at you. So as you can see, this is something that I actually think, the idea of just searching for something, locating in a 3D space, having kind of unique visuals, like a structure where you need to look at characters and shoot them. Okay, it's nice. But in this case, it's like more like tapping and then shooting. It doesn't feel like shooting. I mean, but because the way it was designed, and there are some things that are flawed here in terms of things that the developer should have made in terms of the game being comfortable and sometimes even usable to play in augmented reality weren't down here. But I did enjoy enjoy the last boss. The last, I don't know if it's actually last because I didn't continue afterwards, but the first boss fight, which was actually quite fun and challenging. Yeah, and I like this because this one actually, no, the developer said they are challenging, but I mean, until the first boss, there's only one level which actually was challenging, but only because I played it in this particular location. When I went back to my room, I mean, of course, it just took me a few seconds to find out how to solve it. So again, having the option to just increase maybe the size or elevate the level to some point, maybe just not to ruin some of the types of challenges that they are. Maybe adding some sound effects, maybe make the shooting, something fun. I don't know, like slingshots, something that can be cool. Even with a slingshot, if something moves, you can make it quite challenging. Just make sure that you have you have put some restrictions on distance between the level itself and the person. I mean, where the person stands. I can swear I heard that granny shouting a little bit, just "Wah!" Right? I was not mistaken about that. Now you can see that I'm just crouching in order to look at it. It wasn't hard to look at the granny because it has kind of dark hair, and it's there inside. I need to aim properly. Again, the shooting itself wasn't a good experience, and I was quite disappointed. But I like the structures, the way the structure are presented, and the way the characters are hidden. But I think there is a better way to include some maybe puzzle elements in this. Would be more interesting. Just locating those little dolls themselves, in my opinion. But I think if that's what I want, I will probably going to wait to Angry Birds, the augmented reality game, which is supposed to come soon, and then I can just use a slingshot. I just want to use it. I just want to use something like this. And when I play like this, I mean, if the shooting was something that I enjoyed, great, but I didn't. But right now, let me just give you a quick look of the boss fight, which is actually something I enjoyed because it's so hard. It's so hard and challenging. Let's take a look. So this was kind of cool, having this cutscene with this crazy granny, and then the boss fight begins. So this fight is actually, I mean, technically it's in AR, but I mean, visually no, because the content, I mean, the content itself is placed on top of the real world, but it's cover your entire, the entire screen, so you can only actually see a mixed reality experience. In this aspect, it was kind of disappointing because I enjoy seeing, one of the reasons I enjoy playing augmented reality apps is because the way, I can see the virtual content are mixed up with the real world. So this is it. It's a quick look at Granny Invader. Not that quick actually. This is an iOS exclusive game for iPhone iPad, developed by Koji Murata and Hideki Murata. Sorry, I didn't pronounce it well. So overall, I can say that I mean, this game could have been made much better in my opinion. There are some things that I really liked, some things that I think must be improved. I mean, there must be improvement in order to make this game. I mean, it's a relatively compact AR game, right? It doesn't require a lot of space, so it needs to be able. I need to be able to play it almost anywhere I am, right? I mean, I can understand some games that requires a large space, but this one isn't the case. I mean, all you need to do is just observe this structure for different location and locate those crazy grannies. So also, the game I think could be really more fun with, I don't know, some cool and funny crazy sound effects, and I don't know, more crazy grannies shouting in the background. Come on. I also visited the official website, and there's a background story behind this app, so I recommend visiting grannyinvader.com and with this, the press kit. And there you can also see an image of two developers playing the game, but it's played on top of like a small table. So again, if you play it on a small table, the gameplay experience is better compared to how I played it outdoors. And of course, later on, that's what I did. I went to the room and played it again. But this time, I was playing it on top of my bed. The boss fight was actually something that I liked, and I wish the game itself was maybe kind of similar way. The only thing that I miss is, because the background itself is virtual, so it's not, it doesn't show the real world. And so if the game combines something like the boss fight, and it can enlarge it and make it like a change elevation, have good sound effects, and the shooting experience feels more, I don't know, more exciting, I think this game could be really fun. But those things need to be, change, and hopefully this will be added in future updates. So this is it. This is my end of my review of Granny Invader. If things will change, I'll probably gonna play it again. If some updates come and that improve the gameplay experience, I will try it out again. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and press that bell button so you can get notified when I release new videos. This is it. See you on the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.